Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go through the similar format as what I did last week. So I'm going to go through the league results, some of my thoughts on some of the league players and how they performed as well. And yeah, some of the ideas I did catch some people doing, which was pretty clever. And then I'm going to go through my team and ratings as well. So, and also share the live ladder as well. Alright guys, and thanks for the likes and subscriptions as well as subscribing as well. It really helped my channel last week. I'm very surprised. So thanks anyway guys. So yeah, I took out the win 23, 22, 21, 12. Not trying to boast. I wasn't expecting to lose this one. I mean, it was a bit of an up and down weekend if you look overall. So, at one stage we're about 2,500. Friday night I thought I was going to get 2,600 plus, and then yeah, we dropped down to 23, 22. So we did drop down quite a bit, but we weren't the biggest to drop down today in the league. So Flakrum definitely made a major comeback to Balls of Fury. Balls of Fury was actually projected to score slightly higher than me, but he even had a worse day than me. So, we were sitting at about 20, I was sitting at about 24.30 trajectory. He was at 24.70 at one stage, and then Melbourne played and really screwed him up because he went to captain Gorn. And yeah, I did notice someone actually captained Petrarca, which they actually got the captaincy right. And sometimes when you're a bit behind as well. I mean, sometimes to do these plays where you captain Petrarca, where normally everyone will captain Oliver if you're going to captain a Melbourne player, but then all it takes is like Oliver to score 70 and then Petrarca to score 150. And these type of things, normally I would have picked Gorn for such plays because sometimes Gorn goes 200, but even Gorn didn't score that well today. So yeah, just looking at Flackrum just fell short, but Balls of Fury was pretty strong this week. He had a bad day today, but yeah, he was pretty dominant the whole way through. He just struggled, just fell over the line today, but he still got the win. Balls of Fury, so well done there. Barry Zeries just fell short from MC Dons, so this is what I'm talking about. I mean, MC Dons is falling under the radar. He's taken down Barry Zeries. Barry Zeries has been very consistent this year. MC Dons is just getting it done, and when you look at it, like his team, he doesn't look like he's scoring extremely well, but Barry Zeries is actually a good team. So this is what you have to do. Just hold your cards tight, and then towards the second half of the season, then go aggressive, and that's what he might be doing too. I mean, some of these, you look at the horses. Normally, the first couple that are going around the corner at on the first bend are normally the winners. MC Dons is just holding back, but he's consistently winning. Sort of reminds me of like a Hawks, the Hawthorn or something, just trying to get it done all the time. Yeah, getting dog up, 22-28, winning against Long Live the King. So Long Live the King can lose now. So to lose that one, it's pretty bad. But yeah, get it dog up. Yeah, I mean, it was very hard to even know who was going to win what today. Which Ablett 2186 against Maori FC 2146. That was the round of the week. Very close, obviously. And then I think it was Slybeer tweet that actually went Petrarca. And yeah, it just fell short. 2139 against 2204. Stensbacher actually got a little bit less today. So, a lot of people actually got stung a lot more from these low scores, as you can see. I mean, there's no one really, like, I got 2300, but there was only mainly if you hit 2200 plus, that was probably the pass mark this week. But yeah, everyone got stung pretty hard this week, and yeah, 2200 is a reasonable score this week. And even Blue Pie fell short. Fish and Crisp, so Fish and Crisp getting it done. You might be in the top 8. We'll have a look at the ladder soon. Bum McKenny trying hard to get back in. 2105 against 2147 against WCE Rule. Gavatoire versus Mang Spuds. That's another team too, Mang Spuds. He's just getting it done quietly. He's up there in the ladder, so we'll have a look at the live ladder at the moment. 1 second. I'll just fix that up. Also got the win in the public league as well, which was nice. Fix up the ladder. Alright, here we go. So the live ladder. Still coming first, so I'm still the only. Oh no, am I the only one? Yeah, I'm the only one that's got the one loss so far now. So Long Live the King has got 2 losses now, sitting on 20 points. And yeah, even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Alright, I can count. Yay. The 6 players on 20 points. So very close now. The top 8 is not set at all. Balls of Fury sitting on 8th now. So Balls of Fury trying to get in there, but look how close it is. Like, top 4 is not even set. And, I'm only one win away from from everyone else. So that's quite scary. So everyone's really close. It's Zeri's, Barry Zeri's now 9th. Get it dog up. He's climbing up the ladder, now 10th. They've gone up 3 spots. So, within the mix of it all, Get a dog up is climbing up the ladder. And Long Live the King, Murray FC, Witch Ablet. So top 4 is still quite consistent. But Max Buns is still sitting on that spot. So trying to climb up. So Max Buds, Stan's Bunker, MC Don's all trying to get in the top 4 now, and it's getting very close. So even if I drop a game now, my percentage might help me for a week or two, but wow, it's not going to take. It wouldn't take long to change things around. So well done for everyone that won this week, and let's go and have a look at the performances. I'm going to have a look at my ranking now. So hold on a sec. So with my ranking, I got up to 417 season ranks. I actually got up 134. Top 2%. So top 2% isn't that great. 3,770 round 9 ranks. So last week I got rank 45, which it's not going to happen every week. But the people above me must have struggled even more because I went up 134 spots. So that's pretty good. And the team value is increasing quite well. So at 13.5 mil. So very happy with that. Total score is really good. So looking quite healthy. Do have concerns though looking at the team. Let's go through and have a look at the team. Gotta fix up the team again. Oh no, I don't actually. Okay, now it's actually Sicily 141. So the difference between my team and some of your teams, I'm getting some of these players that are scoring 130, 140. But overall, I did get hit with the carnage as well. So, but I had a few players that did save me as well. They got Sicily got 141 short, a little bit lower this week at 88, but it can still hold on. Chris will take 100, that's fine. Hewitt come back with 121. I don't know if some people might have traded him out. We held on. You couldn't take him out, I don't think, unless you were like trading him to a Doherty. But even still, Hewitt's, I think, number 1 defender. It doesn't show it now because he got injured, but I still rate him as one of the top, maybe even M1, M2, M3. It's pretty hard to get rid of him, and he's just scoring phenomenal. Lloyd got 98. He got pushed up a little bit with the Supercoach points. So we got real happy with that. Whitfield's a headache with 43. So this is the question now. So looking at Whitfield, he got 43. Is this going to be his lowest score of the season? So you go, oh no, I'm going to trade him out. He's got no chance, right? But the thing is he injured? Is he injured? Do we trade him out? I don't know. So if he might actually score less now. But the thing is, he's going to get a new coach, and and players with new coaches can score much differently. So I don't know. Sorry. I think I'm going to hold on to him actually, just for this week. I'll have to look more into it. But I've got more problems than say a Whitfield at the moment. So I haven't made my trades yet anyway. So I haven't really looked at it too. But yeah, Whitfield's definitely on the chopping block, but I can be a little bit patient. Since he's got his low score, hopefully his 43 is the lowest score of the season, bounces back and gets 80 plus, and then maybe trade him out in the buy rounds if we need to. McCutton actually scored 75 on the bench, unfortunately. Jay Smith is not going to be playing for quite some time, so we could possibly trade him out since he's not going to make much money, but we'll have to look. We'll have to be a little bit more careful with our trades now. Lockie Neal, 115. We took the captain. Wasn't really upset. I mean, I was very close to taking McRae's 117. I didn't want to not take 117 and then McNeil make like an 80 or 70. I mean, that can definitely happen. You get greedy and then it turns on you. So Laird was another one. He was a pod. He got 142. Not many people have got Laird, which is it's really nice when you get these pods and they score, 142. Very happy. Brought Miller in a couple of weeks ago. He scored 130 now. So last week I think he scored 122, which we brought him in now on 30. So he's bouncing back and we got him at the perfect time. McRae 117. Cripps 83. I'm not overly concerned about Cripps. I mean, the Blues did play well. Walsh sort of took over, and we had a solid midfield. I mean, Hewitt sort of probably take the possessions away from him or some influence. I'm not overly concerned. He did play in the ruck a bit as well, so it did work out in his way. So we'll just have to hang tight, I think, with him. Steele definitely injured, so Steele we just have to. That's one. So A, he's lost a crap load of money, and B, do we trade him out, or now that he's not going to be losing any money the next week, we could probably hold on to him. Just thinking about different solutions, like different actions, like do we keep Steele on the bench and then trade him out the following week, or just and just take like a Hamilton score if he gets another game. This is some of the things you got to contemplate. Brayshaw got 94, a little bit underwhelming, but he wasn't in stadium. Mutton 59 was a bit lower as well. So some of our cash guys started to, especially Mutton, a bit lower. So he might be on the chopping block as well. So that's the question. Do you keep Steele that's not going to lose any money because he's not going to play? And you just upgrade Martin to an Oliver or something like that. McCartan to, downgrade McCartan and then upgrade Martin. Looks like the go for me. But we'll just have to have a look at a little bit more and then, and just work things out. McInnes didn't play. Hamilton making some money, 59. Happy with him. He's probably going to be a lot of cover, make up a bit of cover during the bye rounds as well. Very happy Clark got 62. It's still only second round. A little bit under, the 100 that he got the first week that he played, but we'll take 62, even though West Coast are playing pretty bad at the moment. We've got the rucks right at the moment. Witt's got 113. Pruce is another one. I know he scored 120, but he saw as well, and it's going to catch up to him possibly. I'm not sure. I mean, people like Gawn can play injured and they still, someone like Gawn doesn't even have to jump and he can still tap to advantage. So can Pruce do this as well? I'm not sure. 120 will definitely take. I mean, I don't think anyone else really put their hand up to take his spot. So we just keep Pruce. I think he's just going to make more money now. Hayes got 55. That's another guy we'll have to check with his break even as well. Might be ready, or actually, if Gorn scored a bit lower as well, we could probably hold off until another week or two and then get Gorn in, Pruce to Gorn. But then the question is Gorn going to improve and have a better second half to the season, or is Jackson still going to take, a lot of the time away from him in the ruck? So Dunkley 118, Parker 105, Sydney were pretty good. I'm happy with Parker. Good that Dunkley bounced back, actually. He needed that one. Trelaw, if you had Trelaw, you'd have been really happy. He scored 149. I don't even know. He scored 92, so he's a little bit underwhelming the last 2 weeks, but you'll still take a 90. Will Brodie, 121. I still can't believe people traded him out last week. These guys are nuts. Demsiski got 96. Now snuck up in the spot. Now Cornelia only scored 37. So Demsiski is another one where he's just making a little bit of cash now. So he's actually extended his stay for a couple of rounds. Cognelio 37. That's another guy who he looked like he is a little bit injured as well. And the question is, do we trade him out? Do we keep him? There's a few unanswered questions here. Whitfield saw, Cognelio saw, Steele's immediately 6 to 8 weeks, I think it was, and he wasn't even tackling as well. So that's how bad he was when he wasn't going in for the tackles, and he was avoiding going in for the ball pretty much. I was thinking about trading him out then, but he was still playing at that stage, and then later on they took him off. So yeah, it just gives you an idea that I was on the money thinking about trading him out, even though he was still playing. Roses made 58. Rioli made 7. So Rioli, unfortunately, didn't make much cash. He probably did make a bit of cash, but 7 points. It's definitely going to hurt his money making. At least Roses made his money back on 58. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the side. I mean, this week was just a crazy week where it was just a bit of a roller coaster. Everyone was expecting to score much higher, and then we just fell over at the end. But that's just the nature of Supercoach. And if you guys happen to have some of these good players, or even better players than mine, because there's plenty of other players that scored like 140 plus. Talk about in the comments as well. What were your ups and downs this week? Did you guys miss out on any of the injuries? I mean, sometimes to take a lower score over injuries is better, I guess, in a sense. So now I've got to use some trades, some of these guys. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this stage. I mean, Steel at 590. I was thinking of actually going Steel to Mills, actually. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly look at Martin. Yeah, McCartan is like, oh, not Martin. McCartan's actually got break even of 13, so he's still got to go up in value. So we're not trading him out at all. We could actually probably trade Smith, since he's not going to make much money. So, but the only problem is with these defenders, there's not really many options. So I'm just going to have a quick squeeze just to see if there's any of these guys. Yeah, it makes it easier if you. Yeah, I've got to click the trajectory increase as well, and just have a look. So I can put Mountford on. He's the cheapest option. I'm just going to click on. I'm not going to. I don't know if I'm going to choose him. Actually, I'll have a look at this. A couple of the new guys as well. I think Kemp was 167,000. He was a new Carlton player. He looked pretty good though. But yeah, just for entertainment's sake, I'm just going to entertaining myself really. Putting Mills in instead. So possibly this could be my team coming in. This is what my first instinct was to trade out Mills and trade out Steele and go to Mills, and then and downgrade someone like a McCartan. But we'll keep McCartan up our sleeve for Martin. I think Martin, his break even's 86, so maybe, just maybe, we're going to trade out Martin. I'm not sure. I think it's silly to trade out McCartan since he can make more money. It's just a wait and go, and just have a little tinker around on your teams. I mean, it looks like a very important week to make decisions, because there's a lot of decisions to be made. But like I said in the past, when you've got multiple decisions, you've got to pretty much go back to the plan that you had in your head and, try and make your full team premiums. I mean, we could keep Steele out for a little bit and hold on, and then just fix the rest of our side. Like Lipsky and Martin and Whitfield are definitely the weaker side of our team. Of course, excluding injuries now, but yeah, just looking at the injuries, or not the injuries, but looking at these players that might not make more cash, we can definitely probably look to upgrade Martin, even upgrade Lipsky. And then you got Cognelia as well with throwing in a 37, which is a bit annoying, and Whitfield. But anyway, guys, in the comments, just tell me what you guys saw of the week, and just it was a very weird week. Some people won, some people lost where they weren't expecting it. Some people got really lucky with the last, like today. I mean, Sunday can just throw everything away. The first couple of days, like Friday, you can be up in the world on Friday, down the dumps Saturday, and then bounce back Sunday. It's just, this is why we play Supercoach. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe as usual, and thanks. I'll see you later.